Hello everyone and welcome back to Master Detective Archives Raincode. Yet nearly fumbled it, but we got there in the end. In the last episode we finished, I guess, delving into the mystery labyrinth? Yeah, I still don't remember what it's called. I know it's a labyrinth, it's about the size of it. But yeah, we did that. And we figured out that Zilch murdered all 4 even people. What a guy. I can't believe the guy I gave the Byakuya voice to murdered 4 people. Who would have thought? And yeah, I mean, that was about the size of it. We had 2 well, actually it was more like an episode and a half of diving through that labyrinth. Got a lot of weird mini games. Got a lot of Shinigami being a horny weirdo. Just how I like it, I guess. Apparently, and we got bailed out of getting arrested by this dude, whose name I still don't think we know yet. Do we? I don't think so. I mean, is he in the profiles? Probably not. We don't have new, right? Oh, I got 2 updates. Oh yeah. I wish they labeled what the updated bit was. Oh well. What? Hang on. For the OCD amongst us. I said the word! Or phrase, I guess. Okay, well, let's just talk to this dude.
Well, I bet that was quite a long trip for you. Welcome to Kanai Ward.
Oh, you can say that again. It's 4 episodes long.
Thanks.
You must be Yuma. Yuma Cocoa Head, right?
I still can't believe that's his real name. How is that his name?
I am. And you are?
I'm Yako Furio.
Okay. That is not a name I'm gonna be easily able to remember. Okay, Yako Furio. Furio? Yako. An eyeball tattoo on your chest? I did not notice that before.
I was born and raised in Kanai Ward. Just a humble member of the WDO.
Pretty sick jacket, though.
I'm the director of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. The only detective agency in Kanai Ward.
So you're like... Are you the guy in charge of the branch we were supposed to be heading to, or...? Right, hang on a diddly damn second. Speaking of detective branches... Didn't Zilch also have the papers in his room inviting him here as a detective? So, does that suggest that, like, Amaterasu Corporation's pretty in deep with you guys as well? I mean, that would also... clearly he had a relationship with Swank to some degree, so there's some tie there. But, oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, you seem like a good dude, Yako, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna be wary.
My office welcomes you. Nice to make your acquaintance.
I've already been played a fool by the Danganronpa-esque start to this game being switched out for everyone dying.
Thanks. The pleasure is all mine. So he's a detective from the WDO. Finally, I've met an ally.
Yuma, I hate to tell you this. You've already met a lot of them. They are just all dead.
He managed to turn away the peacekeepers, so he must be in high standing.
Really? He's clearly just some careless, middle-aged man.
I don't know, Shinigami. I mean, He did kind of have that vibe to him, but, you know, I mean, he still got him out of there.
Oh, by the
Got
way,
him out of our faces.
don't tell anyone about yours truly. You might have forgotten, but our secret is included in the contract. It'd be terrible if you broke this rule. To be exact, your whole body would be drained of its blood.
You really want to kill me, huh? Like, everything you do drains my existence.
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
Well, I guess that's what you get for making a pact with the death god.
Well, even if you did, they'd just assume you're some crazy person.
Now, shall we?
How did you get so far away from me?
Oh, by the way, I'd like to hear the details about this incident.
Right.
Yo, I just saw him from that wide angle and suddenly got intense Nagito vibes. Oh no, don't do that to me.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. It took a while to get through all the proceedings.
Really? Oh, you were just on a train, it's not like you were on a flight.
They practically interrogated you, right? Kanai Ward is completely shut off from the outside world.
Although I guess with that in mind, I guess it functionally is like entering a new territory, huh?
Communication devices such as cell phones are confiscated. Cameras are not permitted to leave Kanai Ward either.
Oh yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Yeah,
Even if you
that makes
smuggle
sense.
something with reception in, Kanai Ward is a dead zone. Thanks to all that tight closure, nobody's using this fancy station at all.
Did you say no one?
You show a lot of promise, considering how you handled that Amaterasu trouble.
Thanks. I had a little help.
I was scared, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. The thing is, the Peacekeepers always antagonize detectives. As a basic rule, never look them in the eye. They're always itching for a fight. Kinda like mad dogs.
Right.
Amaterasu Corp doesn't want the unified government or the WDO meddling in their matters. I even caught wind of them hiring a hitman.
Oh, that wouldn't happen to have been, the hitman who killed 4 people, perhaps?
Hitman?
They plan to wipe out any master detectives before they enter Kanai Ward. The result of which is this Amaterasu Express massacre.
So Zilch was actually a hitman?
Nope. There was a real master detective named Zilch. He was murdered beforehand and used as a disguise.
Oh.
You were in the first car earlier. The real Zilch is laying dead somewhere in there.
Oh.
There was a separate first car at the station before you arrived, where Zilch's body was hidden. Then, the 4 train cars that you rode in would arrive at the station in Kanai Ward and connect with the fake first car. That makes a total of 5 dead master detectives at Kanai Ward's platform.
Yeah, great.
With no master detectives left, you would be arrested as the only culprit. That was the plan.
They would go to such lengths?
Absolutely. Even though the plan didn't work, we still lost 5 master detectives. Given the situation, I'm honestly surprised you survived, Yuma.
Yeah, me too.
That's all thanks to me. You're so lucky to be haunted by yours truly.
Was it though? Someone had to be alive, but I guess you upped the chances.
Wait, if there was a real Zilch, then the number of people on board the Amaterasu Express...
Well, I mean, if he was dead, then it wouldn't... Well... I mean, no. Well, actually, we don't really know how Aphex's skill would have worked, right? I guess. It doesn't really matter, because he's dead. But, Apuchi's definitely wouldn't have worked, because hers, like, relies on, like, heartbeats and stuff.
Including me, that makes 6 people. The numbers still don't add up.
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
Oh, I'll explain that later.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I didn't want an explanation now or anything. You know, hate to get through all the mysteries in Chapter 0.
Anyway, let's leave this place. Wouldn't want to give the Peacekeepers any ideas.
So what, was someone supposed to be a secret agent anyway? Is that kind of... We did kind of ignore that, huh? The fact that there was supposed to be 5, not 6 people. Just kind of brush that aside. But there were definitely 6 master
raining.
detectives.
Hey, you're right.
For some reason, I suddenly got a flashback to one of the first levels in that Bakugan New Destroyer Wii game. Just looking at that scene. Don't know why. Oh, hello. Another train. Ooh, mysterious detective.
Who's that guy?
Beats
Oh,
me.
well, maybe not detective, but... Really? You're just gonna be like, weird. Bruh. They really fucking are NPCs, huh? So you really get like a
see, I
save point at the end of a
see.
chapter, or... Once the culprit is boom killed, you'll get rewarded based on how well Master did inside the mystery
Are you
labyrinth.
gonna remember all of this?
You'll get a reward for each overall rating between SS and C. Not only do you get a reward for the rating you receive, but every rating below it, so try shooting for the top. Okay, works like that. That's nice. Aww. Damn, you have to be perfect, huh? But, no, thank you, and I'll take an S rank. For my first try. That Danganronpa blood is surging through me, baby. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't think that's long enough to just well, short enough, I guess I should say, to tack on to the end of that last part, which is very unfortunate, because, you know, you like a good bookend, but... Especially because now I can actually just talk about that chapter a little bit, because that was a pretty good introduction, I will say, you know? Gets us into the vibe right away, which, you know, you can't really complain about for what's essentially a prologue / tutorial. Pretty extensive tutorial as well. Based on the skill tree, it doesn't seem like too many other minigames are going to get added, which I feel like is a good thing, right? It wasn't like bad or anything that Danganronpa tended to throw extra minigames in between trials 1 and 3. But, you know, getting them all out right now so we can focus on the mystery stuff, probably better for this game, I think, considering that the minigames are a little more, I guess, involved than Danganronpa, except for the fact that they had to bring back Hangman's Gambit in the form of sticking swords in a barrel to reveal Shinigami in a bikini, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, I also appreciate that this game is weird and wears it on its sleeve, just like Danganronpa, you know. I appreciate that. I will say, you know, because I was kind of thinking about this between episodes, right? It's like, when I kind of criticize the game for killing off these, like, what I assume to be kind of plot twisty deaths. Well, they didn't kill off the deaths, they killed off the characters. And, you know, I was like, oh, I wish I had a bit of an emotional attachment to them so that it actually, like, hit me, right? Which is, I don't think that's supposed to be the point, right? Especially when it's, like, the effective tutorial, yeah? Kind of just, like, swings in, hits you in the face with the, oh yeah, well, again, I don't actually know this at present, but I assume these characters were probably included in the marketing. You know, it swings in, hits you with the... okay, look, obviously the Danganronpa inspiration is supposed to be there. It's very clearly, like, the people, like, you know, the team who made this game know that you're probably coming to it from Danganronpa, right? And I think they play on it, right? Because the introduction with the detectives is very Danganronpa. Whereas, like, everything after getting off the train, kind of, it felt more Ultra Despair Girls, shall we say. And I feel like that's probably the route this game's gonna take. Which, hey, could be good. I like some Ultra Despair Girls, you know. Despite the common criticisms, you know, I enjoy me some Ultra Despair Girls. But at the same time, I feel like if it really was supposed to be like a plot twisty thing, I still think there needed to be a little something more. Because there was just enough for me to be, like, interested in the characters, and for me to then be like, oh, well, that's a bummer, when they all died, right? But, I don't know, it's not really gonna stick with me in any way. Like, I'm not gonna think back and think, whoa, what an amazing opening! It's just gonna be like, yeah, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. You know? And again, like, I don't think that's what they're going for. They're not going for, like, a Kaede thing, right? Where that's a massive sticking point. That causes a massive reaction from basically everyone who plays it. Kind of even the people who see it coming. Because, you know, some people can't figure it out beforehand. Like, that's clearly not what they were going for. I don't think. If they were, they failed massively. But I don't think that's what they were going for. Again, like, my only real criticism of that is that I think Shinigami breaks the tone a little too much there. I think she works in the context of the labyrinth, right? She's a weirdo. The labyrinths are weird. I still think they might run into some difficulties making her work in these real segments, but, you know, I will reserve judgment until then. Yuma, I said this, I don't know if it was last episode or the episode before, I appreciate that he actually asks and answers questions that would otherwise be stupid for him to not ask or answer. There were a couple of moments in the labyrinth where he asked questions that did not need to be asked, because we basically already answered them, a la Ace Attorney. But sometimes, you know, I get it. If the player doesn't figure it out entirely beforehand, you kind of do have to baby them through it a little bit, just in case. I get it. It obviously, like, I didn't need it in the times when they did it here, specifically with, like, the cars detaching and reattaching thing, because I figured that out. I feel like they laid it on thick enough with Shinigami beforehand, but again, when you're making the game, you can't assume, right? Even for the tutorial, you can't assume. So, yeah, overall, if I were to say, if I were forced to make commentary about this game, yeah, I'd say this was pretty good. This is a pretty good introduction. Could have been better, but really, really good, really solid. That may change in retrospect / hindsight, but for now, solid beginning to the game. I'm interested. I'm willing to play more. And that's a good thing. Yeah, I did just cut there. What of it, huh? What if I did, huh? Well, I mean, I guess nothing. It's just kind of, you know, or in that awkward space with these loading screens. Now just, you know, just making it a little more awkward, huh? Yeah. You know, I was kind of thinking of Shinigami. I feel like it would have been really on brand for you to be the little loading screen. Like you're chasing your ghost tail or something. Why not?
Well, that was a little bit demeaning, you know. I'm a bit too
wait. Wait. We're about to have a prologue? Hot damn, okay. Hot damn. Chapter 0 wasn't enough? Oh, here he is with his bucket hat and cape. Let's go.
There's a place I want to show you. It's the best spot to learn about this town. Hey, relax. Don't be so nervous.
Sure.
Come on, this way.
Yeah, rooftops always strike me as a good place to learn information. What about you, Shinigami?
Yeah, I don't really go on rooftops that much. They kind of don't exist in the weird dream labyrinth space.
Sweet.
You know, for an abandoned building, it had a really nice lift.
You know,
What a huge city. Maybe it's because of the rain, but it's a little eerie.
Yeah, it's all the neon lights, you know. I kind of get it. Yeah, this very much strikes me like an Akudama Drive sort of thing, which is not a criticism. It's pretty cool. I love the look. That is definitely something I've got to give to this game. I know I've said it tons of times already, but I'm going to continue to say it. It looks great. I love the stylization. You can really, to some extent, see that this is like an evolution of Ultra Despair Girls in that sense, you know? It's like the character models have that sort of Ultra Despair Girl-ness to them, right? But it refined a little bit. You can see that probably an uncomfortably close to decades worth of time has passed between those two games coming out. Like, I don't think Ultra Despair Girls is that old, but you know what I mean. Or is it? I actually don't know when Ultra Despair Girls came out.
I love the view of the city from here. Oh no,
Oh, I didn't.
it's like we're always right at the brink of dawn. Although, thanks to them, the real dawn will never rise here.
you mean Amaterasu Corporation?
Kanai Ward is isolated and out of the UG's reach. Now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city. None who wish to live in peace dare defy them. As long as you know your place, life can be pretty good here. Open an umbrella and the rain won't touch you. Wear a raincoat and you can even take a girl cycling.
Oh, how nice.
No, unfortunately, I'm taken. Not by a person, though.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, no, I get you.
Kinda.
A while back, our detective agency used this building. But we were kicked out due to a contract dispute.
But there are probably massive quotation marks there.
The owner claimed renting the building out to detectives made the place unpopular. In Kanai Ward, detectives aren't even allowed to have their own offices.
Honestly, I'm surprised you're even allowed in. I mean, weren't we having that discussion on the train?
Really?
I don't know what the WDO is thinking, but I don't want this town to change.
Yeah, really? Because it seems like a pretty bad place.
It should stay the way it is. It deserves some peace and quiet. That's why this time around, I don't want any trouble. It's not easy to negotiate with these people.
Sorry, Yakko. I don't think that's exactly how this game's gonna end.
I heard that Kanai Ward has a lot of unsolved mysteries.
Screams are part of the daily noise around here. They're kind of like church bells marking sunset.
Yeah, total sense, Yakko. I get ya.
Whenever someone's smiling in that building, someone else in town is weeping. However, we can't go punching the guy who's smiling. We can only offer a handkerchief to those in tears before quietly slipping away. Nothing more is needed anyway. We're not superheroes or anything.
Well, sir, we've got an entire game to change your mind. Unless you die a horrific death. Well, you know,
Just detectives.
Not that that would happen to, like, a side main character in this game anyway, right?
Just detectives, he says. But he has the resigned smile of someone who's given up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Nice observation, Yuma.
That look tells me exactly the kind of place Kanai Ward is, in a way words couldn't begin to describe.
This fuzzhead dude comes off like an irresponsible geezer. But there's an ominous aura around him. You only end up like that if you've seen death all the time.
I mean, he's clearly he's clearly aware of all the problems in Kanai Ward. So yeah, good observation, Shinigami.
Could it be because of this city?
No, it couldn't be.
Maybe. Or maybe it's its old man stench.
Something wrong? Is there something on my gorgeous face? Back in the day, I was rather popular with the ladies. You may think that means I'm no longer so popular. And you'd be right.
Wouldn't have thought.
The rain, it never stops. Does it rain often here?
Oh, this stuff? Fatalists would tell you that all rain must come to a stop.
Gee, hang on. How old are you? Oh, well done, mate. You've made it to the front page. That's a good sign. Yeah. Sorry, gang. You know what? Something else that I was thinking about, right? I know I said that we never saw Goldmine's talent in action, right? So does that mean? Because we know she kind of comes from like a family of spirit mediums, kind of thing. Are we gonna get another Goldmine show up? Maybe. I'm comfortable to tell them that a relative, I guess, has died horrifically, but you know. Oh, yeah, it doesn't actually tell us how old they are. Oh, dislikes debt. Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah, very, very unique of you, Yako. Oh, cool. I mean, he's there.
But for the past few years, the rain in our town hasn't stopped falling.
Are they really gonna have a page entirely dedicated to those dead 5 people? Well, there's 5 dead people. Ripperoni, guys. We hardly knew you.
For years?
Yeah, years. It started around, 3 years ago?
So is it like a thematic thing, or is Amaterasu Corporation making rain?
Weird, huh? Thanks to that, we have no need for weather forecasts.
That's great. They're usually wrong anyway.
A city where it's always raining. No wonder things are so dark and damp here.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too.
Yeah, it's poison rain, kid. Make sure you keep that bucket hat on at all times.
Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
Shit, I was joking, man, but oh dear. I mean, if Amaterasu Corporation are making the rain...
No one knows why the rain never lets up. But it probably has something to do with Amaterasu.
Kanai Ward. It's such a bizarre place.
Bizarre, huh? You're not gonna make it here if you find this shocking. You'll be seeing a lot of strange things in this city, I'll tell you that much. But there's no need to overcomplicate things. Everything is just an illusion in the rain. Just think of it that way, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That sounds more like your defeatist attitude showing.
Trust me, it's easier this way.
Is it?
Well, now that I've finished showing you the town, let's head to the agency.
Sweet, are we gonna get in...
Place.
Oh, hang on.
There's a lot more to it than I thought.
Are we gonna get introduced to a bunch more detectives who are then gonna die? Or are they gonna be our real main characters, huh? Am I right or am I right, guys? Sag.
What do you mean?
Oh, it smells so good here. It's like there's a florist on every corner.
Does it? I mean, there is something nice about that crisp rain smell, but at the same time, if it's been raining for 3 years, whatever Yako said, it is not gonna smell very nice.
Really? I don't see any florists.
I didn't mean it literally. To me, nothing smells sweeter.
Than crime, death, despair.
Than the stench of death.
What can I say? I already know I like the back of my hand.
The stench of death?
There are gruesome mysteries all over this place. It smells so lovely.
That sounds so ominous.
Hey! The elevator's here!
Right, coming.
Hey, you know what? Music's also been quite nice, you know? Also very Ultra Despair girlsy, but that's also not a bad thing, you know? It's good stuff. I've been enjoying the music so far as well.
Now then,
Yeah, come on. Let's go down.
Yes.
Right. No need to be so nervous. There's nothing dangerous here anyway.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready! I'm ready. I'm ready. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward. Whoa! I really need more small blurbs about Kanai Ward. Definitely haven't spoken about Kanai Ward at all. I wonder what's up with Kanai Ward. Are we gonna go there someday? Oh, incredible.
this area is called Kamasaki District. It's the busiest and messiest place in all of Kanai Ward. In other words, it's a lively area.
Oh, I can see that.
The neon looks magical blurred in the rain. If there really is an illusion in the rain, I think it'd be the streetlights. I don't have any memories of this scenery, but it still makes me all nostalgic.
Is that a
Perhaps
hanging
I'm
guy
from a
right there?
city like this one.
I wonder if Shinigami was poking at
If
him.
you formed my mind into a shape, it looked like this place.
I don't know, maybe, man. No need to get too philosophical, though.
Hey, isn't it weird how it's not flooded, given how it's always raining here?
Yeah, they could have really good drainage
It looks
systems.
like they have a good drainage system.
Hey!
There's a drain leading to a pipe over there.
That kind of thing creeps me out. Just imagine what would happen if I got sucked in there.
I mean, you're a ghost, not a...
Hey!
Water.
There's a clown in the sewer staring at you!
Oh, I get that reference!
A clown!
Made you laugh!
Thanks, Shinigami. Much appreciated.
I explained briefly, but basically, Amaterasu Corp picks on detectives. My colleagues and hired assistants all quit. They said working here as a detective was simply impossible.
Can't imagine why.
So, you've been working as the only detective for the whole city ever since?
It's not like I could change careers. I'm a WDO detective, after all. Clients trust me to do the job. Although, most of my requests involve infidelity or finding lost pets.
You're right, Shuichi.
What about unsolved mysteries?
And the peacekeepers get to handle that. Detectives don't even get close.
Oh, interesting.
But now, things could be different since you're all here.
Huh? All?
Gasp. Did you need me to walk further, or... What? Dude? Just gonna stop there? Yako? Yako? Well, I mean, it sounds like there are other detectives here. Okay, not going down there, I guess. Or there. Yep. Yako? You just gonna stand there, dude? Do you need me to go behind you? Do you need me to watch your back or something? Go down here? No. Yako? Sir? The man was too stunned to speak. Sir? What? Bruh. Okay, fine, whatever, sure. Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, I got a feeling things will be a bit stuffy moving forward.
Yay, sewer time! It really is just like Ultra Despair Girls. So yeah, I guess, what, other trains of Master Detectives came through? Or did they take different modes of transportation, which meant they didn't all die horrific deaths?
Is your agency up ahead?
Or were there a bunch of trains and, like, only one person survived on all of them? Maybe?
Like I said earlier, detectives aren't allowed to work in a proper office in Kanai Ward.
Ugh, must we travel this nauseating path? I'm too blue-blooded for this.
I mean, I guess you are a god. Wearing a crown.
The other master
however, you are
detectives
just,
are
like,
already
floating,
waiting at
like-
the agency. You're the last to join us.
Other master detectives? But everyone on the train died.
Thanks to that hitman hired by Amaterasu. The WDO anticipated interference. They prepared multiple routes for entry into Kanai Ward. They covered their bases. Other master detectives arrived from routes besides the Amaterasu Express. Both official and unofficial members traveled through these various routes.
Unofficial members?
See, so it wasn't just the Amaterasu Express.
How'd you be an unofficial member of this
Amaterasu
group?
Corporation caught on and tried to interfere on all the routes. Granted, they deny any involvement. Some routes were completely stamped out. Yours barely made it.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say my route
Tragedy
planned
happened to
out.
others too.
Excluding you, there are 4 others who survived. Unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices were made.
Oh, you're telling me.
But as a result, you could say master detectives of the highest caliber have been gathered here. Each of you did outsmart Amaterasu and made it here after all.
Way to diss all of our dead
Caliber.
acquaintances.
Hearing Master get complimented really annoys me.
What? Why?
Why?
I wonder what these surviving Master Detectives are like. So exciting, so mysterious.
Yeah, if I know a series like this, probably a bunch of weirdos.
But you know what I will say about the whole death thing from the first chapter? It does sort of establish the stakes pretty well. You know, it establishes Amaterasu is pretty formidable, despite the fact that Swank does not do that at all, and the grunts, ooh, they are a fucking joke and really kill any sense of threat. But you know, at least we can pretend. You know, there are some that are competent enough, clearly, like our zilch impersonating assassin. So, yeah, you know, more props to that.
Here we are.
Where's the agency?
Yeah, it's right here, can't you tell?
Right here.
Yeah,
All right.
dude, I'm on a roll
Remember
today.
this, Yuma. The most important things cannot be seen by the eye.
Well, you know, until you reveal it to us, and then we can see it by eye. But, you know, I get you, dude. Nice submarine, though. I mean, that's a pretty cool detective base. Operated by a single button on a remote.
This is the agency?
I thought my eyes were gonna pop out.
Welcome to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. What, you expected something a bit tidier? I guess I wouldn't call this place clean myself.
Well, I mean, it is submerged beneath the water most of the time. We can only see the exterior. I wouldn't expect much else.
But isn't it awesome? Our own submarine!
Yeah, no, it is pretty cool, as I just fucking said.
Is this really it? Our office is a sub?
You've been assigned to a sinking ship of a detective agency.
Okay, look, I know I said the rain could be a metaphor. Rain code? Oh, whoa! But no, I don't make this one a metaphor, Shinigami, please. I don't want to go down with this ship, please. I want to survive this game. You've already lowered my life expectancy by a lot. We're only in chapter 0.5. Oh my god, that actually was a chapter 0.5 after all. Oh wow. I've been on the ball in the past few episodes, hey? What do you know? Hello? I was gonna say, damn, we've only got 3? No, I guess we've got 4.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Our final new member has arrived at last.
Now, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but I did just experience something very similar to this where I met 5 people and they all suddenly died. You know, just to put that out there.
Watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
Sorry. What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Victory is mine. Pay up.
But hold on, that doesn't count. It was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
I mean, I can tell that this is Koi Dao voicing this dude, but like... certainly a voice choice.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand. Moreover, you should have realized he was back when our submarine resurfaced.
Yeah. When you put it like that.
With my logic, anything is possible.
What are they fighting about?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
Dude, you're smoking.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row. But if he fails even once, I win. And he failed. Thus, I get all the cash.
Hang on, it was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out. I succeeded in lighting it, so the game continues. Next is the 7th, right? Hey, Ref, how many matches was it? You can check by counting the number of chocolates on the table.
Sure thing. 1, 2, 3.
That sounds like Xanthun as well. She didn't voice anyone in Danganronpa, did she? No, I don't think so. It's Marianne, though, / Haru.
Hey, don't eat those was for using them to count! How many are we missing now? 2 or 3?
I also think I know Fubuki. Fubuki is probably how they're gonna say it. Fubuki. I think that's her, right? Because I think I've seen her around, which is probably a good sign for your longevity, Fubuki. Or not, you know, I mean, yeah, there are some popular characters in Danganronpa and such who die really early, you know. There were a couple of characters that I really liked that die basically immediately, so, you know.
Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
2 or 3. What comes after 3?
Best and brightest, huh?
I never remember since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
You playing, or were you actually born stupid, huh?
It's all ruined.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the ashtray. Why the hell are there so many? Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
It's harder to quit than you think.
Aha! I remember. The number 4 comes after 3. So the answer is 4.
No, she was definitely born stupid. I mean, just looking at her, I am getting it. Well, if her name is Fubuki, I am getting Ibuki vibes, so.
Huh? But there is still a chocolate missing.
Hang on, there were more than 4 to begin with. Did you eat another one? Wait, you're eating it right now!
It is too delicious. So this is what commoners eat. Interesting.
Oh no, she's a Sonia. Oh, I see.
It is simply heavenly.
Anyway, time to pay up.
Enough! I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more gambling! Do you understand you're in Kanai Ward? Don't give the Peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us. Virtue, honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective Agency. Got it?
You know, I was about to say something there, but no, that is just true, isn't it? Like, gambling is very, very heavily, moderated, shall we say, in Japan, right? Ironic considering gacha games, but you know.
Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team member. Yuma Cocoa Head. A round of applause, please.
And please don't comment on my name.
Nice to meet you all.
They're not. Thanks, Fubuki, for clapping along.
They're not even looking at me, man. They don't care.
I was hoping they'd be amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb.
Well, hey, the lady with glasses seems pretty on top of things. Don't know about the dude in the fireplace?
I wonder which one of them will die first. Him or me?
Shiga, please. I know I was saying that earlier, Shinigami, but please.
Hey, knock it off! They managed to get past Amaterasu's attacks. I'm sure they're all amazing.
Yeah, or Fubuki got like a private jet over. Yeah. You know, rich kid things, am I right? I guess princess was literal when fucking Koi Dao said that earlier.
Now then, Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare.
That is a name.
Master detective. The first to arrive at Kanai Ward.
Cholera, alright. Or just Nightmare, I guess. Yeah, that's the... What a name.
The little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Wait, who's the match boy?
Alright, Desuhiko, okay. Or Thunderbolt. That'll be a lot easier to remember. Desuhiko.
The beautiful lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
Okay, Fubuki, I was right.
A pleasure to meet you.
I have definitely seen you around, Fubuki.
And the one inside the fireplace?
What, fireplace?
Yeah, why do we have that on a submarine?
Why there of all places?
He says it's calming in there. Anyway, his name is Vivia Twilight.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, goth man. Vivia Twilight. What names these characters have? I mean, it's no swank, but
Now that we're all here,
you know, suddenly Coco Head
Let's
doesn't
have a
seem that
seat.
bizarre.
Sit down right here.
Yeah, I will Shinigami. First of all, I have to look around the room though, see if there's any thingies I can look at. Is that just a photo of a parrot?
It's a map with memos stuck all over
Right.
it.
Looks like a map of the city. I can't wait to see what the next incident is gonna be. I'm gonna say ingredient there. Ingredient in my stew of death, maybe. But, you know, I'm not really a cook. That's your job, Yuma.
Do you even eat? You know, besides souls? I think I can wait.
Well, I can see there's something on the table to look at. Oh, books!
I see.
There are several books with difficult-sounding titles. I wonder if they're used for research.
Wow, these are pretty serious books for a fuzzhead to be reading.
I don't think his hairstyle is related in any way.
No, it's very important in anime games, Yuma. The hair tells all. You can get a lot from their personality by their hair. Like, you've got a fucking bowl cut. That makes you a loser.
This place.
This must be the shower. Wow, I think there's even something like this here.
Say,
Heads up, Master. You're too dense to notice, but Fuzzhead and the gang are watching you like hawks.
Yeah, we should head back soon. Guys, I need privacy to use the bathroom. Please stop staring.
Right, should we let's talk to everyone.
Yuma, I'm sure you're tired from your long journey. Go ahead and find a spot to sit.
Sure.
Everyone on the train died besides you? That sucks.
Yeah, you're telling me, Desuhiko.
Had I been on the Amaterasu Express, I would have solved it before anything had gone down.
If only.
Damn. Missed the chance to show off my superstar self.
this short stack is so arrogant. I hate his guts.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm sure the fandom does too. Or who knows, maybe he's a favorite. We'll find out later, I guess.
So you're the survivor from the Amaterasu Express massacre. You don't look like much.
Thanks, Halera. You don't look like much either. Yeah.
That's thanks to yours truly. Otherwise, Master would have died right away.
Yuma, do you like chocolate?
Oh, wow. I really expected you to insult me, too.
Yeah, a bit.
Did you know that chocolate grows on cacao trees? The sight of all those trees with their shining silver fruit must be so splendid.
I think the silver part is just the wrapper.
Huh? Does it not grow on the tree like this? Ah,
We'll say sheltered,
I
not
see.
born stupid.
I thought I was
We'll go
peeling
with
back
that.
its silvery husk. What a misunderstanding to make for an adventurer such as myself.
Adventurer?
Correct. I am an adventurer and a detective. It is nice to make your acquaintance.
Really? What do you mean by adventurer, exactly?
Nice to meet you too.
Alright, Mr. Vivia. What about
You
you?
purposely came over to talk to me? You're so kind, Yuma. Don't worry. They aren't avoiding me or anything. I prefer to be alone. A place like this gives me a sense of peace and quiet.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I want to die someday.
Well, we all do. So wait your turn, Vivia.
I have no idea what to say to him.
Alright, well, that was a pleasure, everyone.
Now, all remaining agents sent to the Nocturnal Detective Agency are here. There are a lot less of you than what we originally planned.
Yeah, you don't say.
Well, regardless of how many people we would have gotten, we'd still be no match against the Peacekeepers' numbers.
And hey, I mean, on the bright side, less people usually, probably, potentially means we'll be a little more able to do covert stuff, right? Right? Act in the shadows and all that, not get caught, busted, wandering around in a big group of 20, maybe more.
So, we'll keep laying low down here and avoid provoking them, as we've been doing.
Our train alone would have doubled our current number, minus Yakko over there.
Huh? You want to stay submerged in this filthy river? I didn't come here to rot like sewage. I want to make a grand entrance, solve all unsolved mysteries, and become a superstar detective. Oh, and once I'm rich and famous, I'll make you all my assistants.
Well, thanks for not making us your slaves, Desuhiko.
In Kanai Ward, solving cases won't make you famous. All information is controlled by the Peacekeepers. They simply conceal anything that's inconvenient to them. If you want to be famous in this town, it's much easier if you're a villain.
Well, don't worry. Desuhiko's clearly on his way to doing that already.
I see. Got it.
Wait, don't actually do it! Don't instigate anything with those guys. Got it?
What did I tell you?
I'm just kidding around.
Why is the WDO gathering master detectives in Kanai Ward? What do they want us to do?
Honestly, I don't know what the WDO is thinking either. I just found out about this recently myself.
Well, I mean, I'm no detective, but I'd imagine it has something to do with solving mysteries, maybe? I don't know, just a thought.
You didn't receive any instructions?
Not yet, at least. I'm hoping they'll call us eventually. But before that, there's something I need to verify first.
So is that a picture of a dude just like arm out of the side of a van, just looking straight at the camera there on the note board? You seeing what I'm seeing, right? That's gotta be why? Why do you have that there?
Yuma, it's about you.
Oh, you gonna verify my identity too? The last people who did that all died.
Huh? Me?
I heard the Peacekeepers talking and learned about it back then, but do you really have amnesia?
Huh? Amnesia?
Yeah, seems like I do. I don't remember anything from before getting on the Amaterasu Express.
Ah, then you and I are alike. We are amnesia buddies, Yuma.
There's no shot.
Huh? Fubuki, you too?
Oh no, well, Yako says, Fubuki, but
Indeed.
we'll see about everyone
I
else.
cannot remember what I had for breakfast. I cannot even recall how I got here.
Okay, no, she was born stupid. She's just also a sheltered, rich girl. I see.
I think you're just forgetful.
Don't make things even more complicated.
My apologies.
What is the source of your amnesia? Is Amaterasu Corporation responsible?
Well, probably not. I mean, we know it's from the contract, but like, why did we sign the contract in the first place? Yeah, kind of thing.
No, it doesn't seem likely. I was still at the station when I woke up.
So you really don't remember anything. I'm surprised you got past Amaterasu's attacks like that.
I probably can't tell him it's thanks to the pact I made with the Death God.
No, you can't, Yuma. Were you paying attention earlier when fucking Shinigami told you that?
You better not. Talking about me breaks the contract.
I think I was just lucky. Chief saved me in the end.
Wow, you can work off your debt to me.
I can't believe we're already calling him Chief.
So you really don't know who you are? In other words, you don't remember if you're a detective?
That's correct. Oh, but I do have a letter from the WDO. And this outfit is definitely mine because it fits perfectly.
I don't doubt you. That's not what I'm worried about. I've already verified your identity.
Oh, cool.
Huh? You know who I am?
No, I just know that you exist, but at least I know you exist.
I didn't just daydream in the park and feed pigeons while y'all were heading here. I checked the routes everyone used and provided support wherever I could.
Yeah, you see that photo of a guy hanging out of that window there? That's you, Yuma. That doesn't look anything like me, like at all. Oh, no, it's definitely you. It was on your profile.
Unfortunately, most of the info was kept secret, so supporting you was all I could do.
Goddamn. Oh, busting out like the old hero voice. Oh.
At the very least, I did manage to obtain info about the Amaterasu Express.
Really makes a man cough.
Then again, it was mostly thanks to Halara and Tetsuhiko since they arrived so early.
I got the passenger list from Amaterasu Corporation using my special forte.
Oh, and what's yours, Tetsuhiko? Want to share with the class? So we know how to solve your case when you die?
That ability is top secret, so I'm not gonna tell you about it just yet.
Yeah, the last person who told me that also died, Tetsuhiko, so yeah, watch yourself.
Your name was on the passenger list, Yuma. Once we knew your name, obtaining more information was easy. I researched the histories of everyone on the list.
This doesn't sound like something you need to hear.
What? Of course it is! I might finally get to learn about my past!
I'm I'm also interested in that list, right? With the whole 5 master detectives thing, but there were 6 people on the train. Do we know who wasn't? So obviously, we know Zilch definitely was. Pre-assassination, so...
So, who am I?
The truth might surprise you, but among the master detectives registered at the WDO, no individual with the name Yuma Kokohen exists.
Oh man!
What do you mean?
And yet you identified me? Is there like another Yuma, or...?
5 master detectives were summoned to the Amaterasu Express. That is an undisputable fact. But a detective in training was also summoned.
Oh, I'm a Oh, I see.
Detective in training?
Well, I guess that does explain why I'm like 12 years old.
See, I told you you were that young.
What? No! Oh, damn it.
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
Well, I think I did a pretty good job solving that last case, so... Gonna get my stripes now, or... no? Oh, okay.
So, I'm not really a master detective yet?
That sounds about right. You never fail to amuse me, Master.
Despite that, I know for sure you'll be an integral part of our team. I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
Is it that I can see everyone else's? Is that it?
Ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook! Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
What did I tell you? I told you the cooking was up to Yuma.
Your life is made.
Well, I mean, not really. Not yet.
I don't know if I can. I don't have any memories about cooking. Never mind. Did my profile mention anything else? Like where I used to live or my personal history?
It didn't have any details of the sort. You see, you've got a trainee's profile, not a proper master detective's.
I see.
You know, trainees are kind of like appetizers at a restaurant, don't you think?
No, I did not think that at all.
I guess that makes you the appetizer detective!
Yeah, really funny.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to train you from the ground up to be a great detective.
What's wrong? There's nothing to feel ashamed about. Everyone starts off as a trainee.
Alright, who's the prodigy in the room? Go on, raise your hand.
Also, not everyone can use their forte from the get-go. Though some are born rather gifted. Still, no matter how much talent you have, you require the right training to make the most use of your abilities. No matter how smart they are or how dexterous their fingers, no surgeon dives straight into surgery.
I mean, true. I mean, we've got an idiot right over there on that other sofa.
The same goes for master detectives. If you want to do things the right way, you have to learn it.
So everyone here also trains at the World Detective Organization?
The WDO requires a 2-year training period for all agents, no exceptions. During that time, the agent's paranormal disposition is honed into a forensic forte, specializing in investigation. And those who manage to develop their forte are certified as master detectives.
Like me. Plus, once you become a master detective, you get a detective deed from the WDO.
Yeah. Saw a bunch of them from the people who died.
By the way, not all detectives working for the WDO are master detectives.
Also, can you, stop bringing up the fact that everyone you knew died? Sorry, it's just the only thing that's happened in the game so far.
There are regular detectives, like myself, who don't have fortes.
Oh, wow, really?
Oh, really?
Yuma, you gotta stop stealing the words right out of my mouth, buddy.
I still got my detective deed. It doesn't say master detective on it, but it still holds the same weight.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if you're good, right?
A forte mostly depends on innate talent. Some people will never develop it, no matter how much effort they put in. But that doesn't mean they can't be a detective. Anyone can get a detective deed as long as they complete their training.
So, is that my case as well? I don't think I have any special abilities.
There is no record about your forte. You could be like me and have no special powers.
I knew it.
Who cares about that? You've got me, Master.
Yeah, you know what, fair enough. I guess that is a special power in its own right. You know, like the whole diving into labyrinths thing.
Look, there's no need to be so down about having no forte of your own. That has nothing to do with whether you're a good detective or not. Even a kid or a delinquent can be a master detective if they're good at one thing.
Yeah, I met a kid and a delinquent on that train. But
detectives with no special abilities must pass basic testing with flying colors before they're certified. So, in fact, you could say those without special abilities make better detectives.
Yeah, they have to try a little bit harder. Yeah, don't worry, I get you. We had this whole arc with Hajime. Yeah. No, I'm joking. Well, I mean, I'm not. That was kind of like a thing, but obviously this is not equivalent.
Oh, you're just tooting your own horn, old man.
But being both a capable detective and a master detective would be even better. Such as myself.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You're tooting your own horn, too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I don't really want to agree with you right now, Desuhiko. You know, we're on bad terms. Because you're an arrogant little prick, but, you know.
Yeah, anyway, whether you have an ability or not, the fact remains that you've been striving to be a detective.
So, I wanted to be a detective.
Also, keep in mind that despite being a trainee, you were given a directive. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, you were sent on a death mission, Yuma. That's pretty cool.
You must be quite capable. I mean, master detectives were killed, but you managed to survive.
And figure out their murder, so, you know.
We
kinda got it.
Right.
I am sure you shall eventually remember all that you have forgotten, Yuma.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, Fubuki.
Although, I still do not remember what I ate this morning, let alone yesterday's weather.
Right, yeah, I wonder if it was raining. Yeah, I don't know, I just kind of get that vibe, you know?
It was raining. It's always raining.
Oh, right.
Is she this dumb on purpose? I think she's putting on an act.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Sometimes people in Danganronpa just genuinely are that inhumanly dumb. But who knows, maybe it really is an Ibuki thing, right? Where she's like stupid but wise at the same time, you know? If she's an adventurer, you know, maybe she's a little bit worldly, you know? Who knows? Who knows? We don't really know anything about her yet.
Maybe she's a giant skink. It's boom kill time if you fall for her, Master.
Well, hey, come on, Shinigami. Come on, keep the jealousy under wraps, alright?
I didn't do anything.
By the way, my agency treats both trainees and detectives as the same thing. To all you master detectives, you better not drop your guard or the rookie here's gonna steal your thunder. Got it?
So Thunderbolt? Yeah? Yeah, no, I couldn't think of anything.
Go ahead and try.
Did know he was gonna say something, though.
Too bad for you, rookie. I'm gonna take all the medals.
I have no desire to compete.
You senior detectives sure are a handful. Vivia, anything you'd like to say to the newbie?
No, not really.
A call?
Interesting phone design.
That's the direct line to the World Detective Organization. So, they're finally contacting us. All communication in Kanai Ward is shut out from the outside world, so that phone is rather special. And obviously, it's kept secret from the Amaterasu folk.
How does that work? 'Cause that's a corded phone. That's a landline. We are underwater most of the time. How does that
They're
work?
contacting us. Maybe they'll finally give us our orders.
Go ahead, rookie.
Huh? You want me to answer?
Master!
Yes, I'll be with you in a minute. I just gotta talk to everyone first.
You better get it before they hang up.
I know, it's already getting kind of obnoxious listening to it ring.
Don't tell me you don't know where the phone is. Get it, trainee.
Sorry, man, you gotta talk to everyone in these situations, you know?
Hurry up and answer, they'll hang up.
Well, I will say, it's kind of nice that all of these bits are voiced.
This is the beginning of another adventure. I am so excited.
I know, right? Another chapter, one may say. Whew.
They're trying to get in touch. Guess we need to answer.
Hello?
Hello, Nocturnal Detective Agency. Please state your business.
Huh?
Who the fuck am I looking at right now? A beret? What the who? That is one ugly man.
Good work, all of you. I assume everyone is present? So few of you survived. Far less than I anticipated, but considering who survived, this should suffice.
Someone fucking take a line marker to your face, dude? What the fuck?
What the hell? Who's this grandpa? He acts like he's hot shit.
Well, beats me. I've never seen him before. My contact is usually someone totally different.
Perhaps he dialed the wrong number?
Oh, yeah, totally. I'm sure he did.
No, that's impossible. This is a direct line to the WDO. Who are you? Would you mind telling us your name?
A name? Unfortunately, I discarded my name long ago.
This guy also sounds familiar. Is this ProZD? Kind of sounds like him.
Now, I simply go by Number 1. I'm sure you've heard of me.
I mean, I have, but I remember you being British and bald. But, I mean, yeah, no, I've heard of you, man. I know. I thought you were in space at the moment, but, yeah. Well, he screams villain. Yeah, just throw that out there.
Number 1?
You're joking? Seriously? My sincerest apologies for my rude behavior.
I didn't expect number 1 himself to appear. This must be very serious business then.
Yo, I don't think I should have said that. I think I'm about to get taken the fuck out.
Is he a big deal or something?
Number 1 is the top master detective, leader of the World Detective Organization.
The top detective of the WDO?
He rarely ever shows himself. Thus, no one knows his true identity. He is only known among detectives as Number 1.
He's the top of the World Detective Organization?
Yeah, hence number 1.
It's just some old man.
Hey!
I am here to give those of you who arrived your instructions. There is a dangerous secret lurking here, which we refer to as Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Wow, very interesting code name you got there.
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
However, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret isn't a problem affecting only this city. There is a chance it relates to the ongoing great global mystery. Hence why I chose to deliver your orders directly. Move swiftly to investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Doing so will assist us in solving the great global mystery.
I'm glad you're already saying these things a lot. Really strikes me as a biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history kind of deal. Please don't be.
That is all.
Huh? That's it? How about some clues?
Why do you think you're there? If you're a detective, search for clues yourself.
Why aren't you here, Mr. Number 1?
Providing any information beforehand will merely result in misconceptions.
Will it? I mean, I guess if it's not solid info, but...
Understood.
Do you recall the World Detective Organization's creed? A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Oh yeah, this guy's a villain. Well, that is the most villain line I have ever heard in my life.
I heard that every single day during training. But it's not something you can easily put into practice.
Is that true, Master?
I don't remember at all.
Mysteries are the greatest threat to humanity. The WDO will not allow mysteries to go unsolved. They shall be eradicated with sagacious wit and indomitable will. We must guide the lost souls of victims to paradise in the name of truth. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world.
Well, I mean, at least he was enthusiastic about it, right?
Hey, did you hear that? We got a direct order from Number 1. We play our cards right, we're guaranteed to get promoted. I'm hyped.
It isn't so
I don't think
simple.
I've heard anyone ever say
Look
tee-hee
at how
quite
much
like
was
that before.
sacrificed to get you here. Kanai Ward's ultimate secret must have something to do with Amaterasu Corporation. which means we have to snoop on them. They're gonna wipe us out!
So it's a full-on war then. The WDO is serious.
War is awful. I myself am a pacifist.
You know, I can't help but notice that Hala is, like... The pulley string thingies on, like, her hoodie have jiggle physics. Like, those things are bouncy as hell. And that isn't a euphemism. I am talking about the stringy thingies. Like, why is there so much movement?
Well, it's something we have to do from here on.
There you go again with your jokes.
Fubuki, were you listening?
Huh? I was. However, I was also lost in my own thoughts.
You weren't listening then!
So, Chief, any ideas about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
This place has so many secrets that I have no idea where to start. But one thing that comes to mind is this unending rain, I think.
I mean, good enough as a place to start as any.
He said that it has something to do with the great global mystery, too.
I have no clue what that is.
Well, for now, let's sneak into Amaterasu Corp and start gathering up info.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll be easy, Desuhiko.
Don't you dare do anything dangerous like that. It's not like they're leaving secrets in easy-to-reach spots.
Then what are we supposed to do?
You really want to know? The right thing to do is absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because that's following orders, Yako.
Jeez. How did it end up like this?
Come on. You need to snap out of it, Chief.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Who would have guessed number 1 would show up? Ah! All I wanted was to sink quietly into the river.
Are things really that bad?
Do you love the charisma Kaiji Tang brings to, like, every performance he does?
Yeah, lives are at stake here. Danger is a daily occurrence in all of Kanai Ward.
I'm used to wagering my life like poker chips. It feels like my path.
Maybe for you, but I'm not that way. Who said I wanted that? I got it. Let's pretend like we didn't hear a thing. No, I know that's impossible. Given the sacrifices that were already made, the WDO can't back down now. I guess we have no choice.
Chief Yako.
Everything that goes down in this city is handled by the peacekeepers of Amaterasu Corporation. They simply fabricate or cover things up in whatever way's most convenient for them. In other words, the truth they're hiding may be connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Some of these cover-ups may be clues for unsolved mysteries then.
But there are tons of cases where they covered up the truth.
Then what we need to do is clear.
Huh?
Yeah, we need to solve these mysteries!
Don't stare at me, dumbfounded rookie. We've got to crush each unsolved mystery one by one.
What? All of them?
Oh yeah! Were you not listening to Shinigami? There are all these labyrinths that exist from existing cases! We gotta break them down, big man!
I suppose that's one way to solve whatever's going on.
Fine. Alright, listen up.
Yeah, you know, it's like a Jenga tower, you know? You pick at all the pieces at the base to cause the whole thing to unravel and crumble, but not too fast. Unless you're a little heavy-handed, you know? It's important to do it that way, kind of, sort of. Well, maybe important's the wrong word, but you can't do it that way, you know?
Truth be told, I wish this day had never come. But part of me knew that it was inevitable. Our goal now is to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. We'll be up against Amaterasu Corporation. So please, be extremely careful. We don't know what these guys will do to interfere with us.
Probably kill us if the general genre of this game is anything to go by.
That said, You all survived the deadly trip to get here, so I'm sure you're up to the challenge. We've been trapped in this rain for a long time now, but it's time to put an end to that. Please, help me save this city.
You heard him, Master. I love it. Things are getting interesting. Mystical.
Don't know why, but literally every time I hear things are getting interesting, I can't help but hear the monoscape. Things are getting interesting! I don't know why, of all lines to stick with me, that's the one. But it is! Sweet, did we actually make it to the end of the prologue? I was a little worried we wouldn't make it.
In the unending rain, through the winding neon cityscape, draped in my raincoat, I roam in search of my missing memories.
That isn't, it's a cape, dude. It's not a raincoat. Or is it a
What secrets lurk
raincoat?
in this labyrinth of drainage pipes? We have yet to find the answer. The story of detectives facing the darkness that enshrouds the truth is about to begin.
Bam. I was just thinking it's about time we get a little opening song movie thing. You know, only 5 episodes in, but it's fine. Wow, they actually have the English VAs. They usually don't include those. Yeah, I thought so. Good. Alex Lee. Oh, I do know him. I couldn't actually place him, though. Kinda cool. Got a brief flash of 3 of our, I assume, antagonists there. Didn't quite grab their names. I noticed that one of them was called Makoto, though. Can't get away from those in these games, eh? Spike Chunsoft. There we go, an appropriate end point for once. Well, I say for once. It was only chapter 0 that we kind of, well, I kind of fumbled the bag for. And then, oh yeah, appropriate end point. What do you know? Yeah, okay. So I guess, yeah, it seems like this will be our main cast then. Interesting, interesting. Interesting that they would bother with a fake out there. Were these guys then not, like, included in the marketing or something? Again, like, I am working off this assumption that the original guys on the train would have been included in the marketing to some degree, which I don't... Yeah, I don't know that, so... Yeah, I could be completely talking out of my arse when I'm discussing this. But, you know, as I kind of said, I didn't really keep up with the marketing. Yes, in spite of that, I have still seen Fubuki around, but, you know, when you're around on the internet, you see things sometimes, alright? You see things sometimes. It just happens. But, I mean, nothing spoilery, if that's any consolation. Probably. I mean, even if there was, I don't think I'd be able to recall it. But yeah, no, I mean, that does kind of make me wonder if these guys are involved at all in the marketing. If they were, that makes the fake out actually kind of weirder and a little more out of place, but I don't know. I don't know. Again, I am working off an assumption here, so I very well could be talking completely out of my arse, and that would be a-okay, you know? Feel free to tell me I'm wrong and stupid and dumb and annoying in the comments. Assuming YouTube doesn't eat them, like they love to do, apparently. So yeah, no, I am interested in our new cast here. Yakao Fubuki, Hallara, Vivia, and Thunderbolt. Yeah, no, I've already forgotten his first name. Yeah, no, I'm interested. I'm also gonna have to think of voices for them. Granted, I've got a vibe for Vivia and Hallara already. Thunderbolt, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yako's kind of already got. Yeah, you know, he's kind of already got this one. We're gonna go for it, I think. Even if it does kind of cross over with Yuma's a little bit, but nah, it's fine. It's whatever. Fubuki, I don't know if I want to go for a Sonya voice. You know, as much as I do enjoy doing this one, I'm not entirely sure it fits. We shall have to see. Yeah. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we'll get into Chapter 1. Probably, unless there's fucking... This was actually, Chapter 0.66, and there's actually a Chapter 0... or prologue 0.99 that we have to do. Who knows? Well, you know, again, I assume you've already played this game, and we're going to find out next episode anyway, so moot point, I guess. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, hope you'll come back for the next episode. But until then, goodbye.